Mind Cafe Happiness Matters Maruchi Mukyam. So today this video is for people who are out there, very tensed up or stressed or anxious or worried of, whether coronavirus will attack me, or people who are having showing symptoms of corona. Yes, sir. Because of late I've been hearing a lot of people talking about, even educated people are so scared and seeing the rise of corona recently in India. So this made me to do this video. So I want to say something here, good news for everyone here. See, we get what we focus. In the sense, our mind is so powerful that we don't use it properly. It can overrule us. It can override us. So the first thing is, where do I focus on? Am I focusing on the death? Am I focusing on the recovery rate? Am I focusing on the availability of the coronavirus? Now the point, reality is, the probability of the recovery rate you see is about around 50% recovery is there among the cases that have been registered, and the death rate is just less than 3%. So what I would say is, according to research being done recently, or the kind of stories that I hear from people, it is the death or whatever the suffering that people are undergoing, symptoms, severe symptoms. It's not because of coronavirus alone. It's because of the anxiety and the fear that is psychologically affecting your body. And you won't do this to yourself. The mind is always churning up and creating all this. So that is what I think one of the major cause for death. It's rather than reacting to corona, it's more about reacting to the mind. I have heard stories from people telling that it is attacking the mind so much. The moment people get corona, it's not about the scary part of getting medication or getting quarantine or becoming aloof of people. It is all about the feeling that they have, what if I die, or what if I have to be away from my kith and kin. That, the psychological implication that is being developed, that is where people go into shutdown of the parameters of the body. So the one thing I want to share here is very important is, it's high time that people have to know that how to use your mind properly. So the first one I want to share here is focusing, where you focus. So am I focusing on the recovery rate or on the death rate? I get what I focus. So since I told you, we have two level of mind. One is the autopilot mode, which is the where 90% of your mind, your brain operates in the autopilot mode only. The morning get up, you put your brush on the teeth, do you do it consciously or subconsciously? In the sense, are you in the autopilot mode or in the conscious mode, direct mode, we call it as, or focus mode, whatever. If you see that most of the task, apart from brushing your teeth or switching on the TV or writing or cooking or riding a bike, whatever is a skill which you have been in the autopilot mode, immediately you start doing it without being conscious. You won't be there at all. You won't be in the present. So same way, the moment this we see the coronavirus situation piling up, or the news coming up, or coming till someone got and they passed away, immediately your mind starts reacting. Your mind goes into the subconscious layer, that is called as autopilot mode. It goes into that. It starts churning thoughts from the past experience, not the reality which is going on here. Because in reality, if you see, the rates are more than around 50% and death is only 3%. In that case, what can you say is, yes, I have a very nice health recovery rate. Only some of them are passing away. I know that I could take a right medication. I would take care of myself. I will be fine. That is a real fact of interpretation. But what is my mind saying? Oh my God, what if I get coronavirus? What will happen? I will not get access to the hospital nearby. I cannot get tested immediately. Maybe I will be put in quarantine. I'll be away from my dear ones. What will happen? We keep on telling that, what bad will happen to me. Something bad is going to happen to me. Though we are listening to the mind rather than what we are assessing or doing a complete evaluation of the present moment. No, we're not in the present moment at all. So stay focused in the present. You get what you focus. So where are you focusing your mind on? Become aware of it. Second one, very important. What is it that the problem that I'm facing right now is not, it's universal actually. It is, everywhere, in the sense, universe everyone is facing. So it's something personal that I have to handle by myself. So is this problem, two things, is this problem short term or long term? Long term, just leave it away. This is short term, which you're facing right now. So short term, what you can do, what steps if I take, I can do something. So is it in the thought level, where I could change my thought, telling that, okay, I know I'm healthier, I could take myself healthy, I can be myself healthier, I can take care of myself, I am safe, I'm okay, I'm fine. Change your feelings. How do you change your feelings? Very important. Take your deep breath and say something nice to yourself. You shift your feelings. Then behavior. Take some action. What is the action you're going to take up? Whatever it could be, washing your hands, a mask, or and exercise or meditation, whatever, do it. That's it. And whatever problems that you're facing apart from that, do something more for that. The third one, the mindfulness, which I told you, the moment instead of going to autopilot mode every day from morning to night, being in the present. So how do you be the present? Every task, every moment, you ask yourself, am I in the autopilot mode or am I in the conscious mode, or you can call it as a focus mode? So ask yourself, am I in the present, that is a focus mode, or am I in the autopilot mode? Just keep on asking every 1 hour once. That is how you bring your mind, keep it in the present. That is mindfulness, being in the mind. Being in the present. Non-judgmental. Don't judge yourself. Take a step back. To be a witness only. Don't try to observe. Try to notice. Don't judge yourself. In that way, you keep on doing it and you train your mind and you see that there's a major shift in your level of anxiety and your fear. Okay. So please take care till we meet in the next video.